Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm really happy to be back in the land of good internets. It was basically every 10 to 15 minutes the router at the place I was staying would just completely drop out altogether. Like it would actually cycle itself out. You could see the lights on it just totally go blank and then come back and reboot itself. And unfortunately, I couldn't do anything about it. If I had any chance, I would have put my own router in there and replaced it with my own, but sadly that was not an option. So, appreciate everybody's sticking with me during the 2.5 weeks almost of not uploading anything real. And this was a game I had yesterday morning, actually, a pretty good match with a couple of my subscribers. And we decided to drop down just a little bit and play a 7.3 BR match with T-32s and M47s. So it actually went pretty well, as you'll see. So I'm just kind of watching it here and narrating as I go along. So very happy to be back to my own stable internet and nothing dropping out every 10 to 15 minutes. No ping spikes making my plane flip over and crash or anything. So, very nice. This shot, I couldn't believe that one. I actually scored a hit on that guy on the move driving. Totally random, mostly just punched a shot off at him just to see if I could scare him, make him back off, and I actually hit him and did damage to him. I tried to finish him off here, but he had already backed away behind cover to repair or switch out his crew, so. Ended up being a pretty decent, except for that part right there. Part of the match right there. But as things turned out, it ended up being a pretty good match all around. You'll see at one point coming up here is pretty funny. I think we have like 7 airplanes in the air on our side, which I thought was going to be pretty much the end of the match, that we were just going to bomb them all out of existence, but it ended up half our guys crash out and the rest of us run out of ammo and have to run back and reload, and we end up at that point we're coming out of our spawn point with tanks again and having to catch back up to the battlefield, but it all ends up being alright, and we end up doing a pretty good job. The only thing that was kind of unfortunate was our guys not spotting enough targets for us to hit with all the air support that we had. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I ordered my new laptop last night. I'll put some. I'll probably do like an unboxing or first impressions of it or whatever when I get it. It's a new Sager with a 980M GPU in it, so I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be a significant upgrade over my current gaming laptop, and actually a pretty decent upgrade over my desktop at the moment too. So really looking forward to that one getting here. Should have it within the next couple weeks or so. And then I'll get it all set up for recording and probably get some War Thunder videos out with that, playing off of that one. But in the meantime, I'll put the specs up on the video when I actually get it. But it should be a nice new gaming laptop for when I have to travel for work, and I'll probably end up using that most of the time at home too, because it'll definitely be an upgrade. So that's something I'm looking forward to.
Excellent! Reloading! Attack the C point! Reloading! Roger that! Attack the C point! Attention to the designated grid zone! Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, you should see here is where I noticed just how many airplanes we had. And I think I look at the, I'll check the tab in a second and you can count, I think, yeah, there's like 7. Like 7 planes. It's pretty funny. It's a more historical representation of Allied air power. Unfortunately, we're
Excellent!
a little more mixed up in the type of aircraft that we had, but it was a
Done!
pretty impressive mix of aircraft in the sky. We almost needed a JTAC on the ground to be stacking them.
Well done! The enemy is taking the initiative. Returning to the base.
Unfortunately, there I couldn't get him killed before he took out my squad mate, but I at least got revenge on him.
Awesome!
I was actually trying to find the ZSU-57s that were down there at that point, but I never did. I never did spot where they were actually at, but I'll take a AAA knocked out regardless of what type it is.
Well done. Somebody cover me. Cover me! Need backup. Well done! I agree. Cover me! Affirmative. Follow me.
And I just wasn't able to pull enough lead on that yak to be able to chase him off of a piece there, but unfortunately I just couldn't catch him. And then here the mount I pulled just flipped my stupid P-47 over, and well, that was that for the good old Thunderbolt, unfortunately. But I was able to get a... At that point, I decided we probably could use more tanks on the ground. And then I changed my mind and decided, well, you know, a B-25 is a B-25 is a B-25. And if I could drop 3 1,000-pounders on a string of tanks, by cracky, I'm going to do it. So B-25 it is. And I couldn't believe how far back from the battle I was. I mean, this is almost as bad as, what is it, the castle one, and Hurricane Forest. Hurricane Forest, you start like, what, 16 kilometers back from the battle or something? Which is bad enough in a jet plane, but trying to catch up in a prop bomber, I mean, if you don't have 20 minutes of battle left, you might as well not even bother. Now this, of course, stop me if you've heard this one before. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh look, a critical hit. He's on fire. But guess what's gonna happen? I did at least manage to overfly that IS-3 and bomb him out. Ready? Ready for it? Watch. Here it comes. Oh look, the fire went out on the Yak-3. How strange!
Roger that. Artillery, fire! Yes! Affirmative.
And it is always entertaining for me to Dukes of Hazzard my way over some kind of obstacles like that with the T-92. When you get this thing up to a high rate of speed, and you can take jumps like that, there's just something satisfying about that. That is never a good sound when you're on a cap point. Now, I knew my chances of surviving this little encounter were not going to be terribly good, but I do think that even 76mm heat shells should do a little more damage than that. I mean, like I said, not really. Your life expectancy going side to side with a IS-3 there is not good, but I did at least get him. I mean, at least he sacrificed his putting his fire extinguishers out to get the kill on me, so I at least got the kill on him, which then got me another spawn in. The rest of this match was just me trying to get up to where I could catch somebody to shoot at him, and I run out of time. So we'll call it quits here and just show the end score. But unfortunately, I didn't really get any more good score with my spare M47 here. But I do get some machine gun hits on that year 2 there, or PE2, I mean. Except for right here when my turret was taking forever to turn its way around. But I do actually get an assist on him. That's the last of score that I get, so. Sadly, I did not pick him off with the tank shell there, which would have been amazing and a perfect ending to this video, but. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. We'll bring it up to the end and show you the end credit screen, and you can see where my squad pulled 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. Actually, you can see it right there. But I'll show you in the end screen, too. Thanks for watching, and I should have a good M60 tank video coming up here this weekend, I think.